Hi everyone, I'm Lisbeth. Thank you for tuning in on Moseholm Yoga. This yoga routine is all about the flow, the deep breath, and feeling good. To begin with, just find a comfortable seated position. Anyhow, you sit nice and tall. You can let your hands rest to your thighs. And for a moment, just close your eyes. Take a moment to settle on your yoga mat. Let your attention drift a bit deeper inwards, guiding your focus towards your heartbeat. Take some deep breath in by your nose. And long, slow breath out by your mouth. Deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. And just simply notice how every inhale is lifting you up, opening up and creating space. And how every exhale is softening, giving you a grounding sensation. Deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. Take another deep breath in as you let your arms float out to the sides and all the way up high. At the top, bring your palms together, close your eyes, and bring your thumbs to your heartbeat. Relax your shoulders back and down. Take another deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. One more time, a deep breath in by your nose. And long, slow breath out by your mouth. And then just let your hands rest to your thighs. And gently open your eyes. From here, lean towards your right side. Place your right hand to the ground. You can soften down to your elbow. Lift your left arm to the sky and just open up. Maybe tip all the way over. You can just drop your body down. Or maybe lifting up nice and tall. Open your arm towards the sky to just feel spacious, open up. Just a few deep breaths, moving how it feels good to move here. On an inhale, you lift right back through the middle. Come all the way over to your left side, bring your left hand and elbow down. Lift up your right arm to the sky and just open up this way. Maybe tip all the way over or drop your body down. Or you can lift your arm towards the sky or maybe behind you to just open up and create some space. Take some deep breath. On an inhale again, you come right back to the middle. And then you place your hands in front of you and just walk your fingers a few steps forward. Go as far as it feels good. Again, you can just drop your body down, drop your head, relax your neck. Maybe gentle sway side to side. You can crawl your fingertips a few steps to one side. Or maybe a few easy steps the opposite way. Taking some deep breath. And then making your way back to the middle. Walk your hands all the way to your hips and place them behind you. So you can place your palms towards the ground as you lift your chest towards the sky. And if it feels good, you can lift your hips up too. Just a nice opening here. And again, gently drop your hips back down to the ground. For a moment, just let your hands rest to your thighs. Again, close your eyes. And guide your focus back to your heartbeat. Deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. And gently open your eyes. From here you come to all four on your hands and your knees. You can spread your fingers nice and wide as you press them towards the yoga mat. And then just start moving your spine around anyhow it feels good to move. You can round it, you can arch it. Move it a bit over one side or the opposite way. Just round and round. Anyhow it feels good to move your body here. Approaching any little tight spot that might be, or any sore place. And keep your breath flowing. Take another deep breath in to open. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips up nice and high, and come to your downward facing dog. And just take your time to adjust the position of your hands and your feet. Maybe gentle walk on the spot, shifting your body weight from one heel to the opposite. Taking a few deep breaths. On an inhale, you lift up your hips nice and high to your tippy toes. And as you exhale, you're softening your heels back down towards the ground. 2 more times, and then inhale, you lift up nice and high to your tippy toes, lift your hips up high. And exhale, softening your heels back down to the ground. One last time, inhale to lift up nice and tall. And exhale, easy down. On an inhale, you roll forward into a plank pose. Just keep a soft bend in your elbows, maybe gentle sway side to side. Just keeping your breath flowing. Nice and easy. Again, you lift up your hips nice and high and come back to your down dog. One more time, inhale, you roll forward into your plank pose, maybe gentle sway side to side, or maybe a bit easy forward and back. Just taking some deep breath here. As long as you keep your breath slow and deep, maybe with a bit of movement of your body, you can stay here as long as you like, without tensing up, without getting short of breath. And if you're getting short of breath, you always just get back to some deep breath, slow and steady. On an inhale, again, you lift up your hips, come back to your down dog. One last time, inhale, you roll forward into your plank pose, and this time you just drop your knees and your hips down for a nice up dog. Move your spine, how it feels good to move. If it feels too much to stay up here, you can always bend your elbows, come down a bit lower. And then you come all the way down to your chest and your belly. Interlace your fingers behind your back. As you stretch your arms behind you to open up your shoulders, release your neck. Take a few deep breaths here. Again, just gently drop your chest back down. Place your palms to the ground. Relax your shoulders back and down. Inhale, stretch your arms and lift up your chest. And lift your hips, bring your hips to your heels into a child's pose. Just take a few deep breaths. Maybe gentle sway side to side. On an inhale, again, you lift up your hips, come to all four on your hands and your knees. Just move your spine, how it feels good to move. And then you tuck your toes, lift your hips up nice and high, and come back to your downward facing dog. Settling in here. On an inhale, you lift up your right leg, down dog, split, open up your hip. And just take a few breaths to move around to the side of the hip joint. You can bend the knee, you can stretch it out. You can swing the leg around anyhow it feels good. Just a few deep breaths to release and open up. On an inhale, again, you stretch up your leg nice and tall towards the sky. And exhale, step your right foot between your hands. And gently lower your left knee and your shin to the ground. Coming into your low lunge. Just take a few deep breaths here. Maybe a bit of movement side to side. You can come down to your elbows if that feels good. If it feels even better to stay up high, maybe lifting your arms to the sky, you can go for that, maybe a small back bend. Any kind of move that feels good here. Just taking a few deep breaths. Softening your face and relax your jaw. When you're ready, you tuck your back toes and easy gently stretch out your right leg, coming into your runner stretch. And if you feel very tight on the back of your leg, you can always bend your knee as you inhale. And as you exhale, easy gently stretch out the leg. Rock a bit forward and back. Or maybe move a bit to one side. Or a few steps the opposite way. Just try a bit around. Taking some deep breath. When you're ready, again, you crawl your way forward, low lunge. Just keep your left hand to the ground. Lift your right arm to the sky and just open up here. And again, both hands to the ground. Tuck your back toes, lift up your hips and step back to your down dog. Take a few deep breaths. And then we do the same thing left side. Inhale, lift up your left leg, down dog split. Just open up your hip. And take a few breaths to move around to this side of the hip. Bend the knee, you can stretch it out. You can swing it around anyhow it feels good. Just release and open up. Inhale to stretch your leg nice and tall towards the sky. And exhale, step your left foot between your hands. And gently lower your right knee and shin to the ground, low lunge. Take a few deep breaths here. Maybe coming down to your elbows and maybe staying up nice and tall. Just try a bit around and see what works the best for you. And just keep your breath flowing. Slow, deep breath. And just moving your body in a way that feels good to you. Maybe the two sides doesn't feel the same, so you can just try around and go with what feels best. When you're ready, again, you tuck your back toes and easy gently stretch out your left leg, coming into your runner stretch to this side. Again, you can rock a bit forward and back or move a bit side to side. Just taking some deep breath. And when you're ready, again, crawl your way forward, low lunge. Now keep your right hand to the ground, lean to the right. Inhale, lift up your left arm to the sky for another twist. And again, both hands to the ground. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, lift your hips straight up and step back to your down dog. Just take a few deep breaths here. And then you walk your hands back to your feet, one step at a time. And as you reach your toes, just bend your knees, let your torso fold over your legs. On an inhale, you roll up to stand, one arch at a time. Open your arms out to the side, reach to the sky. At the top, you grab your right wrist and just stretch your body nice and tall. Scoop your hips to the right, stretch your arms to the left. Maybe gentle sway side to side. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. On an inhale, back to the middle, grab the opposite wrist, stretch your body nice and tall. Scoop your hips towards the left, stretch your arms to the right. Taking a few deep breaths here. Inhale again, back to the middle, stretch up tall, maybe small back bend. And exhale, bend your knees and just fold over your legs. Drop your head, relax your neck. Place your palms to the ground and walk your way back to your down dog. Taking a few deep breaths. On an inhale, roll forward into a plank pose. Keep a soft bend in your elbows, maybe gentle sway side to side. And And then this time we go for a side plank starting on your right side. On an inhale, you lift up your hips, roll to the right, and come into a side plank, lifting up your left arm. You can stack your feet, you can keep them unstacked. Any version of a side plank you prefer. You can lift up your top leg. Again, coming back to the middle, both hands to the ground, just a gentle rock side to side, easy, easy deep breath. Same thing, left side, inhale, lift up your hips, roll to the left side into a side plank, lifting up your right arm to the sky, opening up. Again, any version of a side plank you prefer. Feet stacked, unstacked, or maybe lifting up the top leg. Just keeping your breath flowing. Again, back to the middle, both hands to the ground. Lower your knees, lower your hips down for another up dog. Moving your spine, how it feels good to move here. Just stretch your arms, lift your chest. And lift your hips, bring your hips to your heels into a child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths. On an inhale, again, you lift up your hips, tuck your toes, and lift your hips back up to your down dog. Taking a few deep breaths. One more time. On an inhale, you lift up your right leg, down dog split, just open up your hip. And as you exhale, you can step your right foot between your hands. Press your feet against the ground. Inhale takes you up nice and tall, arms to the sky. And exhale, soft and halfway down. One more time, inhale, fill up. As you exhale, make a twist to the right side, arms open nice and wide. Two more times, inhale back for the middle, lift up tall. And exhale, twist to the right. One more twist, inhale back for the middle, lift your arms to the sky. And exhale, twist to the right side. On an inhale back for the middle, lift your arms to the sky. And exhale into your warrior two. Just ground your feet, settle in your warrior. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take another deep breath in as you let your arms float to the sky and stretch your legs. And exhale easy into your warrior pose. Two more times, inhale to fill up. And exhale easy down. One more time, inhale takes you up nice and high. And exhale, warrior two. On an inhale, you lean back, reverse warrior. You can stretch out the front leg. And exhale, coming forward for your open triangle. Right hand to either the ground, the foot, or your leg. Lifting up your left arm to the sky and just open up here. Taking a few deep breaths. Again, you softly bend your front knee, reach your top arm behind you, lift yourself up tall. And into your warrior two. One more time, inhale, lean back, reverse. And exhale, coming forward again, both hands to the ground. Lower your left knee and your shin to the ground, low lunge. Take a few deep breaths. You can lean to the left side, lift your right arm to the sky for another twist here. And if you want, you can reach for the foot behind you. For your left foot to get a nice stretch of the front of your thigh, a nice opening of your shoulder. Just a few deep breaths. But if it doesn't feel good to grab your foot, don't worry about it. You can always let your right hand rest to your right thigh, or maybe just reach your arm to the sky. When you're ready, again, both hands to the ground. Just drop your head, relax your neck, maybe rock a bit side to side. And then from here, you tuck your back toes, and easy, then you make your way back to your runner stretch. Just take a few deep breaths here, moving a bit around. Again, crawl your way forward, low lunge. Bring your left hand to the ground. Just keep your back toes tucked. On an inhale, you lift up your right arm to the sky, lift your knee off the ground, lift up your hips, coming into a nice twist. And then just stay in your twist. You lean so much towards your left side, you can step your right foot back behind you to a nice back bend, opening up here. Breathe in deep. Again, back to the middle, both hands to the ground. Lift up your right leg to the sky, nice and high. And exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Press your feet against the ground. Inhale, takes you up nice and tall. And exhale, soft and halfway down. One more time, inhale, fill up. And exhale into your warrior two. Just ground your feet. Inhale to fill up nice and tall. And exhale, easy down. On an inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. And exhale, coming forward, both hands to the ground. And again, just step back to your down dog. Taking a few deep breaths here. And then we do the same thing left side. Inhale, lift up your left leg, down dog split, just to open up your hip. And as you exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Press your feet against the ground. Inhale, takes you up nice and tall, arms to the sky. And exhale, soft and halfway down. One more time, inhale, fill up. And exhale, you make a twist to the left side, arms open nice and wide. Two more times, inhale, back for the middle, lift up tall. And exhale, twist to the left side. One last twist, inhale, back for the middle, reach up high. And exhale, twist to the left. On an inhale, back for the middle, lift your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, you come into your warrior two. Just ground your feet, settle in your warrior. On an inhale, you lift your arms to the sky, stretch your legs. And exhale, easy back to your warrior pose. Two more times, inhale to fill up. And exhale, easy down. One last time, inhale, takes you up nice and tall. And exhale, warrior two. On an inhale, lean back, reverse. You can stretch the front leg. And exhale, coming forward, open triangle. Place your left hand to either the ground, your foot or your leg, lifting your right arm to the sky and just open up here. You can turn your gaze towards the sky. Just take a few deep breaths. From here again, softly bend your front knee, reach your top arm behind you, lift yourself up tall. And into your warrior two, just take a breath. Inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. And exhale, coming forward, both hands to the ground. Again, you lower your right knee and shin to the ground, low lunge. Take a few deep breaths. And then keep your right hand to the ground, lean to the right, lift your left arm to the sky for another twist. And if it feels good, you can reach your left arm back behind you to grab for your right foot to get a nice stretch of the front of your thigh. A nice opening of your shoulder. Just a few deep breaths here. But again, if it doesn't feel good to grab your foot, don't worry about it. You can let your left hand rest to the left thigh. Or you can just reach your arm towards the sky nice and high. When you're ready, again, both hands to the ground. Drop your head, relax your neck. And then you tuck your back toes and make your way back to your runner stretch. Just take a few deep breaths here. Maybe you rocking a bit forward and back. Or maybe moving a bit from one side to the other. Just a few deep breaths. When you're ready, again, you crawl your way forward, low lunge. Keep your right hand to the ground. Keep your right toes tucked. Lean to the right on an inhale. Lift up your left arm. Lift your right knee off the ground as you lift up your hips into a nice twist. And then you can lean so much towards the right side that you step your left foot behind you for another back bend, wild thing. Just open up here. Breathe in deep. Again, back to the middle, both hands to the ground. On an inhale, you lift up your left leg towards the sky, nice and high. And exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Press your feet against the ground. Inhale, takes you up tall. And exhale, soft and halfway down. One more time, inhale, fill up. And exhale into your warrior two, just ground your feet. Inhale to lift up tall, stretch your arms, stretch your legs. And exhale, warrior two. On an inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. You can stretch out the front leg. And exhale, coming forward, both hands to the ground. And just step back to your down dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Then you roll forward into a plank pose. But this time you just drop your knees. Then you drop your hips down for a nice up dog and just move how it feels good to move here. Again, you lower all the way down to your chest and your belly. Press your palms towards the ground as you roll your shoulders back and down. On an inhale, you lift up your chest. Lift your chest off the ground into a nice cobra pose. Shoulders relax away from your ears. Maybe gentle sway side to side. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, you lower all the way back down. Inhale to press your palms against the ground, straighten your arms and lift up your chest. And then you lift your hips and bring your hips to your heels into a child's pose. And just take a few deep breaths here. You can let your forehead rest to the ground. Maybe gentle sway side to side. And then you roll up to sit on your heels. Relax your shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in, let your arms float out to the sides and all the way up high. And as you exhale, make a twist to your right side. Left hand to your thigh, right fingertips behind you. Deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale back to the middle, let your arms float up towards the sky. And exhale, make a twist to your left side. Right hand to your thigh, left fingertips behind you. Inhale to sit nice and tall. And exhale, easy, gently twist. On an inhale, again back to the middle, let your arms float up to the sky. At the top, bring your palms together, close your eyes, and bring your thumbs to your heartbeat. Relax your shoulders back and down. Deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. And just let your hands rest to your thighs. And gently open your eyes. And from here you can place your hands behind you to lean your body backwards. Open up here. And again, just make your way forward. Turn around so you come to your back. Draw your knees with you to your chest. As you roll back down to your back, you can give yourself a nice hug, a nice squeeze. Maybe drawing circles with your hips to release and relax your lower back. And then one last twist. You can let your both legs fall to the right side, reach your left arm out to the side, turn your face to the left. Take a few deep breaths here into a nice twist of your spine. Deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. On an inhale, lift your legs back through the middle and all the way over to the left side. Reach your right arm out to the side, turn your face to the right. And take a few deep breaths here. On an inhale, back to the middle. You can give yourself one more hug, a nice squeeze. And then just make your way into your Shavasana. Anyhow you like comfortable. Maybe with your straight legs and arms down the side of your body. Or if you prefer, you can bend your knees, bring your feet to the ground. So make sure your lower back relax. Or maybe even feet together and knees out to the side. So any position you prefer. Just keep your eyes closed and guide your focus back to your heartbeat. Deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. Deep breath in by your nose. And long, slow breath out by your mouth. And you can stay as long as you like in your Shavasana. But when you're ready to bring some movement back to your body, you can start by deepening your inhales. And lengthen your exhales. And slowly begin moving your fingers and your toes, wrists and ankles. Slowly just start moving your body anyhow you feel like. Maybe stretch nice and long. You can draw your knees to your chest one more time to give yourself a nice hug. And then just keep your eyes closed as you roll to one side of your body. And gently make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Anyhow you sit nice and tall. Relax your shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Let your arms float out to the sides and all the way up high. At the top, bring your palms together, close your eyes, and bring your thumbs to your heartbeat. Relax your shoulders back and down. Take another deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. One more time, a deep breath in. And long, slow breath out. And as you feel your heart pumping, thank yourself for taking your time for your yoga practice today. And when you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes. Namaste.